It was one of those perfect spring days where the winter crisp still lingered in the air, but the sun had appeared, warming your face and making the sea glisten. I was walking along the pier with my wife, our son, between us. "Where are we going, Pappy?" "We're going to find the perfect place to fly this perfect kite." See, in my other hand, I had a kite, a homemade kite that I'd spent ages making and remaking, all out of natural materials. The main was tissue, and we'd spent ages writing messages on it and drawing pictures. See, the idea was we were going to fly this kite, and it was going to fly to heaven and send messages to our daughter, Annabella. Unfortunately, Annabella had died 2 years previously, so every year we tried to celebrate her birthday with a special remembrance, and this was what we were doing this year. Finally, we found the perfect place to fly this kite. We lifted it up into the sky, and immediately the wind caught it and it flew up, and we were holding it with a cord, and it was like the heavens opened up. Ah! But no, it was more like, the rain just started pouring from the sky. Our kite stood no chance. The tissue paper got drenched, fell apart, and the frame came tumbling down into the sea, never to be seen again. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, have you ever spent ages making a plan only for it to all fall apart? You spent ages on the minute details only for something to come along and ruin it. Did you get angry? Did you get mad? Did you rage at the destroyers of dreams? Or did you learn from it? Flipping rain! Why does it always rain in this country? And what a ridiculous YouTube video. That kite was never going to fly. I knew I should have made it differently. See, I was angry. I was mad. I felt failure. After Annabella had died, I had this overwhelming feeling of failure that carried me around. I couldn't have done anything to save her, but still, it was there. And now, I'd failed all over again. I stamped my feet and stormed off. It wasn't long, though, until Hudson, caught up with me. Pappy, let's go to the beach. Huddy, it's ruined. Annabella's birthday is ruined. I don't want to go and play on the beach. However, looking down at his eyes, I soon forgot my anger and relented and went down to the beach with him. On the beach, he grabbed a stick and started dragging it on the ground. I stood back and saw an H and an A and a P, and I realized what he was doing. See, Daddy, we don't need to fly the kite. We can just write on the sand. We can send Annabella a message this way. Wow. See, for Huddy, it wasn't all about the kite. It was about sending a message to his sister. It was about her birthday. At that moment, I learned from a 6-year-old about the need to be flexible when you make plans, the need to adapt and roll with the punches. At Toastmasters, we talk a lot about learning and growth. And there is a mentorship program that we have where you can come alongside a more experienced member who will guide you through your first steps and be your teacher, much like Huddy was that day. But during my short time at Toastmasters, what I've started to realize is it's not just through things like this that we learn. You know, if you keep your eyes and ears open, you can learn from the most unexpected things. Just last week, I was schooled by a buzzer, which was my sign to shut up and get off the stage. Never again. And the R counter, eventually, they live in your head. So when you're speaking, you can hear them counting the R's and the ums. So my takeaway from this is don't just concentrate on what you can for sure learn from. Keep aware of everything, because you will find that your teachers and your mentors are found in the most unexpected places.